Okay, so I shared with the ladies this morning on my way to work this morning. I'm going down the road, and there is this dog that is laying. I'm on the right side of the road. There's this dog that is just laying in the middle of that right lane. And he's not like, he or she, I'm just gonna say he's not hurt. He's not like laying in a wounded position. He's not like, he is lounging like how my dog does, when he's just laying like chilling, like what you want to do, this is where I'm supposed to be, I'm confident in it, I'm chilling, right? That dog was, he was there in the road, like in the middle of the right lane. And so the car in front of me, I noticed it, going to the left, and I didn't see the dog at first. I'm like, okay, that car is going to the left. So I started to slowly, move over, but I was like, I'm going to wait to see why we going to the left in the first place, right? So that's another thing that I didn't share in the group that just came to me. Even in that, right? We can't be so quick to just because you see the other person going over, so you going over, okay? You do what the Lord told you to do. So I slowly I saw them going to the left, so I was like, okay, let me just slowly start to inch over and see why we going to the left, right? And so as that car continued to go in front of me, then I saw the dog that was chilling, like I said, not hurt. It looked just as comfortable, like, to that dog, it was like, this my house right here, like, I'm good, y'all in the wrong place, I'm where I need to be, right? And so, okay, as I leave and I see the car behind me, they got out and they helped the dog or whatever. So as I'm driving, I'm thinking about that, like, wow, how crazy is that the dog's just laying in the road, unmoved, like, just, he's planted, right? And so Holy Spirit just starts to minister to me, and I just love the Lord because he'll just use like just the littlest things, y'all, and we can just miss out on him so easily if we're not listening. Like, he'll use anything, right? All things, who said that? All things were created by him, for him. One of y'all shared that in the messenger. So this is what Holy Spirit gave to me after that. He said, how crazy does that dog look, like, just as confident, cool, and collected in that lane. Like, he looked so sure that there was nothing wrong with where he's supposed to be. He was looking at us going around like, okay, y'all the ones that need to move, right? And God was like, this is how I need my people to be. Even though from the outside looking in, from the outsiders, they're going to look like, why are you in that lane? Why are you putting yourself in harm's way? Why are you like putting yourself on the front line, for the persecution, for people to judge and criticize you and say that you're a Jesus freak and you're holier than thou and you're, you seem kind of cultish or whatever like that, right? But God needs his people to be just that confident, just that firm, just that flat-footed and rooted in him when he says, hey, get in that lane that's narrow, that less traveled path, and that's where I called you to be. You be there. I don't care who's coming. They better go around. They better find some other way because that's where I called you to be. You be in that lane and you be comfortable, and you be not comfortable because, the comfort can sometimes cause us to get complacent, and then I'm not going to go there. But you be confident in me, not in you. You be confident in who I called you to be and what I told you to do in that lane. Don't look at, oh, well, no, nobody else hardly in that. Why the only one? Well, Lord, why you got to use me? You gave me your yes, didn't you? Okay, go do it, right? And so even though talking about us and the people of God, that God is calling us to go and do things, and even in that God gave me some other stuff. He was just telling me that he's calling me to do. I'm gonna be taking some jumps. I'm not gonna say leaps of faith, jumps of faith, some big jumps. And so I'm gonna look just like that dog, y'all. But one thing I know is y'all got my back. But anyway, I'll be in that lane that he called me to be in, and it's gonna look crazy. It's gonna be like, why is she in the middle of the road? Why is she doing these things? Is she trying to cause a problem? Is she trying to like push up? And no, I'm just about my father's business. Cause I be like, Lord, I just want to mind my business. I don't want to like cause no. And the Lord said, well, your business is my business. My business is your business. If I'm about my father's business, then me minding my business is doing the business of my father. And so we going to be in our lane, y'all. We going to look crazy. We going to look like we're trying to put ourselves in a place to be persecuted, to be judged, to be ridiculed. We already here. It's already being done, right? But he's just calling us to go higher and deeper, so it's gonna be more for the world to see. But we're gonna stay firm. We're gonna be planted in faith. That dog ministered to me this morning. He ain't even know it. He did not even know it. He was a whole word laying in that road himself.